Have you ever found yourself reaching for a glass of water late in the evening, then hesitating for a moment, wondering if it might cause you trouble during the night? Maybe you've been told to drink more water, but also warned not to drink too late, and somewhere in between, it becomes confusing. You want to stay healthy, but you also want a good night's sleep. If that sounds familiar, you're not alone. Many older adults quietly adjust their drinking habits, especially in the evening hours. Not because water is harmful, but because the timing can make a real difference in how the body feels at night. If you are someone who cares about your health, please take a moment to like this video and subscribe to the channel, especially if what you hear today helps you feel more comfortable and confident in your daily routine. Let's walk through this together, gently and clearly. One of the most common reasons seniors avoid drinking water at a certain time of day is to prevent frequent trips to the bathroom during the night. As we get older, the body changes in subtle ways. The bladder may not hold as much as it used to, and the signals that tell us we need to go can become more urgent, especially when lying down. Imagine someone like Margaret, a 74-year-old woman who always kept a glass of water by her bedside. She believed staying hydrated at all times was the healthiest choice. But over time, she noticed something was changing. She would fall asleep easily, but wake up too, sometimes 3 times each night, needing to use the bathroom. Each time she got up, her sleep became lighter. It was harder to fall back into deep rest, and by morning, she felt tired, even though she had spent enough hours in bed. After speaking with her doctor, Margaret made a simple adjustment. She still drank water throughout the day, but began to reduce her intake in the hour or 2 before bedtime. Within a week, her sleep improved. She still stayed hydrated, but her nights became calmer, more restful. Does that mean you should stop drinking water in the evening entirely? Not at all. The goal isn't to avoid water, but to shift the timing gently, so your body can rest more peacefully at night. Another reason some seniors become cautious about evening water is the risk of nighttime falls. This is something many people don't think about right away, but it's important. When you wake up suddenly in the dark, feeling the need to go to the bathroom, your body may still be in a sleepy state. Balance may not be as steady. The room may feel unfamiliar, even if you've lived there for years. Now picture Robert, an 80-year-old man who lives alone. One night, after drinking a large glass of water before bed, he woke up urgently around 2 a.m. He stood up quickly, trying not to delay, and in that moment, he felt slightly dizzy. His foot caught the edge of a rug, and he nearly lost his balance. Thankfully, he caught himself, but the experience stayed with him. After that, Robert decided to adjust his routine. He continued drinking water regularly during the day, but became more mindful about how much he drank right before bed. He also made sure his path to the bathroom was clear and kept a soft light nearby. Sometimes, it's not about the water itself, but about how it affects the rhythm of the night. And a small change can bring a greater sense of safety. There's also a more subtle reason, something that many older adults notice but don't always talk about: the body's natural sleep cycle. In the evening, the body begins to slow down. Hormones shift. The brain prepares for rest. And ideally, everything moves toward a calm, steady rhythm. But when the body is repeatedly interrupted, even for something as simple as using the bathroom, that rhythm can become fragmented. Think about Helen, a 69-year-old retired teacher. She didn't drink much water during the day, but often felt thirsty in the evening. So she would sip water while watching television, sometimes without even realizing how much she was drinking. At night, she would wake up more often than she expected, not urgently, just enough to disrupt her sleep. It wasn't until she began spreading her water intake more evenly throughout the day that things started to change. Her evenings became quieter, her sleep became deeper, and she began waking up feeling more refreshed. Sometimes, the body doesn't need more water, it just needs the right timing. Another important factor is how certain medications interact with fluid intake. Many older adults take medications that can affect how the body processes water. Some may increase urine production. Others may affect blood pressure, especially when standing up quickly. If water is consumed in larger amounts at night, it can amplify these effects. Let's consider George, a 77-year-old man managing high blood pressure. He was careful about taking his medication each evening and often drank a full glass of water with it. But he didn't realize that both the medication and the water were working together to increase nighttime urination. After discussing this with his healthcare provider, George made a small adjustment. He began taking his medication earlier in the evening and reduced his water intake closer to bedtime. The result? Fewer interruptions, better sleep, and more stable mornings. It's a gentle reminder that the body works as a whole, and small timing changes can make a meaningful difference. Now, you might be wondering, if drinking less water at night can help sleep, is there a risk of not drinking enough? That's an important question, because hydration still matters, especially as we age. The body's sense of thirst may become less noticeable over time. You might not feel thirsty, even when your body needs water. That's why many experts suggest focusing on hydration earlier in the day. Start your morning with a glass of water. Sip regularly throughout the afternoon. And as evening approaches, begin to slow down, just a little. Not to restrict yourself, but to support your body's natural rhythm. Think of it like dimming the lights, instead of turning them off suddenly. Let's look at a gentle example. Linda, a 72-year-old grandmother, began setting small reminders for herself during the day. A glass of water after breakfast, another mid-morning, one more with lunch, and again in the afternoon. By the time evening came, she felt comfortably hydrated, not thirsty, not overfull. So when she reached bedtime, she didn't feel the need to drink much at all. Her nights became more peaceful, and her mornings more energized. It wasn't about drinking less. It was about drinking earlier. There's also something else to consider, something simple, yet often overlooked. Comfort. Many older adults become more sensitive to physical discomfort at night. A full bladder, even if it's not urgent, can create a low level of tension in the body. It may not fully wake you up, but it can prevent deeper stages of sleep. You might turn from side to side, adjust your position, wake briefly, without even remembering it. And over time, those small interruptions can add up. By adjusting when you drink water, you give your body a chance to fully relax, to settle into sleep, without distraction. And sometimes, that's all it takes to feel the difference. Of course, every person is different. Some people may tolerate a small amount of water in the evening without any issues. Others may be more sensitive, especially if they already experience frequent nighttime awakenings. So the key is not to follow a strict rule, but to listen to your body. Pay attention to how you feel. Do you wake up often at night? Do you feel tired in the morning, even after enough hours in bed? Do you find yourself getting up more than once to use the bathroom? If so, it might be worth gently adjusting your evening routine. Not dramatically, just a little. You might try finishing most of your water intake 2 hours before bedtime. Then, if you feel slightly thirsty, take small sips instead of a full glass. Over time, your body will find its balance, and your nights may become a little quieter, a little more restful, and that can make a meaningful difference in how you feel each day. As we come to the end of our time together, it's important to remember something simple, yet powerful. Water is not the problem. In fact, it's one of the most important parts of staying healthy. But like many things in life, timing matters. By paying attention to when you drink, not just how much, you can support both your hydration and your sleep. And when those two work together, the body feels more at ease. So tonight, as you prepare for bed, you might pause for a moment, notice how your body feels, and ask yourself, have I given my body what it needs at the right time? Because sometimes, the smallest adjustments can bring the greatest comfort. If you found this video helpful, please take a moment to like and share your experience in the comments below. Your story might help someone else feel less alone. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next video designed to support your health, gently and naturally. Thank you for spending this time with me. Wishing you a peaceful night and a refreshed morning ahead.